A warm namaste and a big hello to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this particular session that came to me like a really strong gush of energy. I was actually gonna sleep, and this is the time when I never do channelings or readings, but I guess I'm doing it now. So, here is something that I feel. There are people I'm being shown, and these people that I'm being shown right now could be representing a lot of people in the collective. Who? So when we say lot of, we don't mean like billions of people. Lot of means quite a lot of people who went through this, who experienced this, or who are experiencing this right now. Okay, so whosoever energy I'm picking on, you probably have someone around you, like a person who has been secretly admiring you for a long time, for a while actually, and it seems to me that this person has lots and lots of deep feelings for you. They have a lot of deep feelings for you, but they are not showing it to you, maybe, or they themselves are kind of worried what's gonna happen if they do everything that they want to do, like everything that they want to say, if they behave in that manner. So there is whosoever experiencing this, you also are not a type of person anymore who rushes into anything. Like, this is like a slow burn or like a slow poison, but in a positive way, I would say. There is a time frame to this situation. Like, this is not like the typical teenage romance, or typical like it's gonna happen in a go. No, this is like something which is gonna take time, but you are also a person like that. You are also not a type of person who rushes into anything, who hurries into anything, who wants to do anything. You have done a lot in the past. You have been in situations, you have been in situationships, relationships, you've been on the bench, or maybe you have also kept people on the parking lot. But all of that you did because you wanted the real deal. You did not want to settle down for less, because you felt that people don't get anything when they compromise. You don't want to compromise. I'm being shown that you, as well as the other person's energy, you both are a type of people who think very strongly that if in the very beginning things are not nice, if in the very beginning there are red flags, then later on it's not gonna be nice ever. Like, it's logical for you, it's practical thing for you. So you feel that the good things have to reflect in the very beginning. Like, some of the really best things about this connection that you feel, it's a very kind of a natural, organic meeting. This was not planned, and this was not well thought about. Whenever this meeting happened, or however you guys met, that is something that you would know best. And whichever way you met, initially your connection was very natural, very organic, and the spark is very strong. I can sense intelligent chemistry, which means that there is a kind of wisdom in this connection. It is a wise connection, as in whosoever is involved, you both know a lot about life. You've had like tons of experience, and age is not a thing here. I'm being shown someone at 80 cannot be very wise, someone at 20 cannot be very wise. Age is just simply not the factor here. Okay, so for you guys, age is not the factor at all. Okay, so you both have had lots and lots of realizations. You have had epiphanies. You are both into fitness. You both like to take care of your health. But I think health issues have been there, and financial issues have been there, lots of things have been there in your templates, but you have been healing it. So that's the thing. There are some people who live through the curse, they don't fix it, they don't do anything about it, but there are some people who actually fix it, like they work on it. They want the curse to end with them, they want to break the generational curses, they want to be the one to break the generational curses, and they don't mind it. They don't mind the challenges, even if everybody else around them seems to be settled and happy and living a normal 3D life, and they are not. But still they feel very blessed. They feel that whatever they are doing is actually the best thing that has happened to them, because they would not have survived the normalcy. They would not have survived living that way like other people are living. So that way everything is okay. So I'm also using tarot card right now. And while I am doing this reading, this is an intuitive reading, but I'm also using tarot cards for this. And while I'm shuffling the cards, I just want to mention that if anyone wants to get into a personal session with me, you can do so. You can check out the description box. In the description box, all the information is given. And you can use the PAYTM or GPAY. If you're from India, you have to email to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com so that I can give it to you. And if you're from any other part of the world, you can use the PayPal link. And also I want to mention this to you guys, that therapies are something where a lot of inner work is required. So as I'm shuffling the cards, one card I have taken out, and I do sense intense energy between you and this person. And I'm also taking out one more card here. But while I'm doing so, I'm also telling you that this is for those people who will get into a personal session with me, into a one-on-one session with me. Kindly do not share any details in advance, because I use spiritual tools, intuitive reading, psychic abilities to get to your answers, and all the credit for this goes to my masters and source. I am just a medium. So what this card is also telling me is that there is going to be definitely more clear communication. Like, you both know that you like each other, but you both are very mature. So you both don't want to take it too fast. You don't want to jump into it because that's not your style. You don't like to do the lovey-dovey things. You don't like to act like the typical couple. You don't want to be the typical couple. You just don't want to get into the whole couple thing. But obviously you're very much sure, and you know when you have infatuation, when you have liking, or when you look up to a person. So you probably look up to this person. You think that this person is really good in whatever they are doing, and they feel the same about you. They are really mesmerized by your skills. They are really mesmerized by your gifts, your clear speech, the way you carry yourself. So there is something over there. I also sense that both of you like to be very presentable in a creative way. You both are creative about how you appear. And the messages that I'm receiving, basically, I'm being given certain words, given a statement. I'm gonna take my time, even though I know you're the one. I can also sense that this person feels that you could be having other people as options, like you could be having more options, and they are fine by it. The energy that you both carry, actually you have refined a lot. You have become a very refined person, so you don't have the feelings of envy, or you don't want to possess a person. So it's like you literally found your own vibrational match, sort of a thing is going on right now. I'm also been given the feeling that your certain fears of you are getting triggered by this person. And for this person also it is the same, because you are very aware. You're a highly aware person, very, very sensitive to energy. You can read energy very well. I'm being shown that this person feels that they lack the judgment and spiritual maturity to handle certain relationships in the past. They don't regret anything, but they could not actually at that point in time judge what's right human behavior, what's a karmic pattern, what's not a karmic pattern. So now when it comes to you, they do not want to repeat those mistakes, and that's why they want to take their own sweet time. This person is saying that you actually are special because you overlooked all of their flaws, and you said to this person that you are good just the way you are. They love you just the way you are, that kind of thing. Thing about being an awakened person and then also vibing with another awakened person is that both of you are going to trigger each other. Both of you are going to unveil the thick layer of ego, if at all there is a thick layer. If there is not a thick layer, then also if there's a thin layer, you're going to help each other to unveil that layer of ego. And the depth of your devotion is always reflected by the way you respond to other people, by the way you react to certain situations, by the way you accept situations. And it's about being very practical also in life. There's no need to expect too much, there's no need to want too much, but there also has to be balance in not doing that at all. Like there has to be some expectation, but it's not about the other person, it's about your own dependability factor. You got your own things to do, you got your own life to live. It also seems to me that when you both met, maybe you met long back, but you never really met, like you never spoke so much, or it could be a recent meeting, but you have been working on yourself for a long time. So you have seen many stormy nights, you have gone through a lot of situations, and when you probably met each other, you were at that time also going through a transitional phase. Some kind of transformation was happening, and when you had a deeper conversation with each other, then too, I think you both are the type of people who help each other, because you really have met a lot of people in life. You have met a lot of people, you've spoken to a lot of people. You do not commit that easily, you will not commit that easily to people, and for you both commitment might mean slightly different things, but in the core it's almost the same thing. Okay, it's almost the same thing in the core. I'm also being shown that probably this person desires to communicate with you more and communicate with you in a different way, but they have some kind of fears, they have some kind of inhibitions, or they simply don't want to make any efforts. Maybe in the past they've made too many efforts and it never worked out, so they have got PTSD from that, they've got a post-traumatic stress disorder kind of thing from that. And with you, like when they talk to you more, when they get to know you more, I think time is going to heal them, and with time they're going to realize that communication with you is much easier, because it also depends on them. It's never like, it has to flow from both sides basically. From your end also, you probably have an open throat chakra, you're a good communicator, a good speaker maybe, but at the same time you do not like to speak with everyone. You're introvert and extrovert at the same time, so you also want the other person to make the effort. You do not want all the effort to come from you. You don't want to look silly, you don't want to look stupid. And so far what this person has done is they have shown some kind of resistance or some kind of fear, like they have projected that fear too strongly, or maybe it is some kind of old addictive pattern that they are working on, but they have expressed it to you quite boldly. And they themselves, sometimes people express something, they say something, and then they get very embarrassed out of it, like they feel, oh my god, why did I show this side of mine to this person? But With time they will know that you did not judge them. You do not judge people the way other people judge others, most people around them. You're not like that. You don't judge people, but you're also a sucker for people who like to work on themselves and do not see it as anything wrong. As I shuffle a little bit more, I am being told that this person values and reciprocates to who you are. This person is spiritually very mature. This is a growth oriented person. They are not the type of person who are going to remain stuck in their situation. Sooner or later they're going to get out of it. They will figure a way out. But then they have to make that effort by themselves, Now, so basically there are two things. One is this is a long-term connection. Secondly, there are certain conflicts, certain breaks, but they are more like the harmonization phase. So some people actually continue to do the journey with the same person. Some people do it alone, and then they attract the person when they have either reached illumination or they have reached harmonization. So that time they have already done the other stages, the previous stages with other people, with someone else, and by the time they meet each other they are in the harmonization phase. So they still have to kind of work through certain things and accept certain things and leave certain fears and traumas behind. They have to heal from certain pain bodies. But the physical future with this connection is going to take you by surprise. This is what I feel like saying right now. So this is where I'm going to close this session. Thank you so much for being here with me. You can get my book In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. It is a divinely orchestrated book, very mystical. And please get only the Amazon Kindle copy because that's the latest edited version. I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.